Electricity. We rely on it every single day. But let's be honest, most of us don't think twice about what's going on behind our walls. We flip a switch, the lights come on. Simple, right? Well, not so fast. Electrical work is serious business. It's about more than just making things work, it's about making them safe. That's where electrical codes come in. They're the rules and regulations that keep us safe from shocks, fires, and other electrical hazards. Think of electrical codes like the building code, but for your wiring. Just like you wouldn't want a house built without a solid foundation, you don't want electrical work done without following the proper codes. In this essay, we're going to break down the mystery of electrical codes. We'll discuss why they're so important and how they directly impact your safety. I've seen firsthand the dangers of shoddy electrical work, and trust me, it's not pretty. So whether you're a homeowner or a renter, understanding the basics of electrical codes is crucial. After all, when it comes to safety, knowledge is power. In simple terms, electrical codes are a set of rules and guidelines that dictate how electrical systems should be installed and maintained. They cover everything from wiring and outlets to appliances and lighting. These codes are designed to prevent fires, shocks, and other electrical hazards, ensuring that electrical systems are safe for people and property. Think of them as a blueprint for safe electrical installations. Just like you wouldn't want a contractor building an addition without a proper plan, you don't want electrical work done without adhering to these vital codes. These codes are not suggestions, they are mandatory regulations enforced by local authorities. These codes are developed by organizations like the National Electrical Code, NEC, and are adopted and amended by local jurisdictions to fit their specific needs. The NEC is updated every 3 years to incorporate the latest advancements in technology and safety practices. Don't worry, we'll delve deeper into the different types of codes later on. The key takeaway here is that electrical codes provide a standardized framework for safe electrical installations across the board. Now that we know what electrical codes are, let's talk about why they matter so much. Simply put, electrical codes save lives. They protect us from the dangers of electricity, which can be deadly if not handled properly. Every year, there are countless electrical fires and accidents that could have been prevented if proper codes had been followed. Electrical codes ensure that wiring is done correctly. This helps prevent overheating and potential fires. They also dictate the use of safety devices like circuit breakers and ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, which protect against shocks and electrocution. Imagine plugging in your hairdryer in the bathroom and getting a fatal shock. GFCIs prevent this by cutting off the electricity the instant a ground fault is detected. Codes also address things like proper grounding and the use of correct wire sizes for different electrical loads. These regulations are in place to ensure that your electrical system can handle the demands placed on it without overheating or malfunctioning. There are several different types of electrical codes, each with its own scope and purpose. Let's take a look at some of the key players. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, is the most widely adopted electrical code in the United States. It covers a wide range of electrical installations, from residential and commercial buildings to industrial facilities. The NEC is updated every 3 years to reflect the latest safety standards and technological advancements. In addition to the NEC, many local jurisdictions have their own specific electrical codes. These codes often supplement or amend the NEC to address regional concerns or unique building practices. It's essential to check with your local building department to ensure compliance with all applicable codes in your area. The International Electrotechnical Commission, or IEC, develops international standards for electrical installations. While not directly enforceable in the United States, IEC standards often influence the development of the NEC and other national codes. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, primarily focuses on workplace safety, including electrical safety in industrial settings. They set standards for electrical equipment, wiring methods, and worker training to prevent electrical hazards in the workplace. Understanding the different types of electrical codes and their respective jurisdictions is crucial for ensuring compliance with all applicable regulations. Always consult with qualified electricians and local authorities to determine the specific codes that govern your project. Section 5. How codes evolve. Keeping up with the times. Electrical codes are not static documents. They're constantly evolving to keep pace with new technologies, changing construction practices, and ongoing research into electrical safety. As we adopt new technologies and appliances, the codes adapt to ensure their safe integration into our homes and workplaces. For example, the rise of solar panels and electric vehicle charging stations has led to updates in the NEC to address their specific installation requirements. Similarly, advancements in LED lighting and energy-efficient appliances have prompted revisions to codes related to wiring and load calculations. The process of updating electrical codes is a collaborative one. It involves input from industry experts, engineers, electricians, and code enforcement officials. Public comment periods allow for feedback from stakeholders, ensuring that the codes remain relevant and effective in addressing emerging safety concerns. Section 6. Common misconceptions about codes. Don't be fooled. There are many misconceptions surrounding electrical codes. Let's debunk some of the most common myths. Myth 1. Electrical codes are just suggestions. This is absolutely false. Electrical codes are mandatory regulations enforced by local authorities. Failure to comply with these codes can result in fines, legal issues, and even the denial of occupancy permits. Myth 2. Only licensed electricians need to know the codes. While it's true that licensed electricians are required to have a thorough understanding of electrical codes, it's beneficial for homeowners and DIY enthusiasts to have a basic understanding as well. This knowledge can help you make informed decisions about electrical work in your home and ensure that contractors are performing work to code. Myth 3. Codes are too complicated for the average person to understand. While some aspects of electrical codes can be complex, the basic principles are relatively straightforward. The NEC and other code publications are available to the public, and there are numerous resources, such as online guides and workshops, that can help you decipher the essentials. Don't fall prey to these misconceptions. Understanding electrical codes is crucial for ensuring the safety of your home and loved ones. Section 7. Ensuring compliance, building it right. Ensuring compliance with electrical codes is paramount for safety and peace of mind. Here are some practical steps you can take. 1. Hire licensed electricians. Always hire licensed and insured electricians for any electrical work in your home. They possess the knowledge and experience to ensure that all installations meet code requirements. 2. Obtain permits. Most electrical work, especially new installations or major renovations, requires permits from your local building department. This process helps ensure that the work is inspected for code compliance. 3. Schedule inspections. Once the electrical work is complete, schedule inspections with the building department. Inspectors will verify that the installations meet all applicable codes and regulations. 4. Maintain records. Keep copies of permits, inspection reports, and other relevant documentation. These records can be valuable for insurance purposes or future renovations. Remember that cutting corners on electrical work is never worth the risk. Following these steps can help you ensure that your electrical system is safe and up to code. Section 8. Real-life scenarios. When codes save the day. Let's look at some real-life scenarios that highlight the importance of following electrical codes. Scenario 1. The overloaded circuit. Imagine a homeowner who decides to add several new outlets in their living room without consulting an electrician. They overload the circuit, causing a fire to ignite behind the wall. Proper wire sizing and circuit breaker protection, as mandated by electrical codes, could have prevented this disaster. Scenario 2. The ungrounded appliance. A family purchases a new refrigerator and plugs it into an ungrounded outlet. A malfunction in the appliance sends a surge of electricity through the metal casing, electrocuting the homeowner. Grounding requirements in electrical codes are designed to prevent such tragedies. Scenario 3. The DIY disaster. A homeowner attempts to install a new light fixture without understanding proper wiring techniques. They inadvertently create a short circuit, damaging the electrical system and putting themselves at risk of shock or fire. Hiring a licensed electrician who follows electrical codes could have avoided this dangerous situation. These scenarios might seem scary, but they illustrate just how crucial electrical codes are. They're not just arbitrary rules. They're there to prevent real-life accidents and keep us safe. Section 9. Conclusion: safety first, always. Electricity is an essential part of our lives, but it also has the potential to be dangerous. Electrical codes are in place to protect us from those dangers. They are the guardians of our safety, ensuring that electrical systems are installed and maintained to the highest standards. From preventing fires and shocks to ensuring the longevity of our appliances, These codes play a vital role in our daily lives. While the world of electrical codes may seem daunting at first, remember that you don't need to be an electrician to understand the basics. By educating yourself about the importance of electrical codes, you can make informed decisions about your home's electrical system and help create a safer environment for yourself and your loved ones. Remember, when it comes to electricity, safety should always be your #1 priority. So make sure your home is up to code. It's a small price to pay for peace of mind.